Welcome back to County Connection. Happy New Year, San Diego. When storms hit, the county's Department of Public Works takes to the streets to keep the county moving.
Where the storm rain is hitting the county of San Diego, we get ready to patrol our roads to keep them clean and safe for drivers. Our main job is to clear the roads from debris, mud slides, rock slides, to protect the public and vehicles. We have our beautiful equipment. It's my PV loader. We use the bucket that is upstairs to drop it on the road and scoop everything we find in the road, like rocks or mud. When the last storm hit the county of San Diego, we cleaned most of the sandbars, the rock slides. Now we are just patrolling for any circumstances that happen today.
More than 150 local foster families are setting up computers in their home this holiday season, thanks to a collaboration between the County of San Diego and the San Diego County Futures Foundation.
Today we're here handing out computers to foster families that have opened up their homes and their hearts to bring in children that, through no fault of their own, have come into the county's Child Welfare Services division. The San Diego Futures Foundation, they've been providing these computers to families that are serving as foster families. And I think today they're going to give out, yesterday and today they've given out, it'll be close to 200 computers to those families. Something new this year is that they are adding laptop computers for some of the men and women that are aging out of our foster care system. Some of them are graduating from high school, they're going on to 2 or 4 year colleges, and you almost have to have an iPad or a portable computer. So this is one way we can say thank you to the families, and it's another way we can say congratulations to those kids that have aged out of our foster care system.
I've been a foster adopted parent for about 38 years now, and I adopted 5 children. The computers are really important in children's lives. That's where we're at today. And they can use them for their homework, their schooling, looking up information, Googling, entertainment, and also in planning their future.
Jam session or county facility? Does it even matter if it's therapeutic?
What I do is facilitate drum circles at nursing homes, hospitals for at-risk kids, youth, also for drug rehabilitation, things like that. One of the things we like to do with them is call and response. And so if I play something on the drum, they echo it back. Pepperoni. It really helps them to focus and also to lead and to follow. And stop. But even the ones who can't play, they come out and they're in the circle and they also are part of that circle, and they're getting something out of it too.
The minute we pass out the drums and the drumsticks or the rhythm instruments, the room fills with noise and the drumming begins. It's a sense of community, a sense of belonging, a sense of participation, and they really love drum circles.
I like pepperoni.
I love it. There's something to look forward to in my week. It's worth the trip to get out of bed early, come down here, and you can go back and feel better than on a normal day. It's really good healing.
It's healing for me as well, and to share what I know and a little bit of knowledge I have about the power of music to others and see it come back, or someone says, hey, I really had a good time, or I wasn't feeling too good, but man, I'm glad I came. I feel much better now. A lot of the people in the group, I'm older than they are, but they've had a traumatic experience, and I'm able to help them at least get out of that space that they're in. If it's a negative space or if it's not a healing space, I try to bring them out of that. And so to come here and be able to do that and see that, I think is a beautiful thing. And I think more programs like this that the county has, we should be doing more of this kind of work. I think it's very beneficial and very healing. Everybody should get involved.
When this man's heart stopped beating, his co-workers jumped in and saved his life. Learn what they did next.
We have 4 young children, and to think that maybe he'd not be here is a pretty awful thought. So he is here though, and I'm really grateful and thankful.
A few months ago, Julie had the scare of her life. Her husband, Paul, who is in his early 40s, healthy and physically fit, was walking back to his office when he went into sudden cardiac arrest and collapsed. Paul's friend, Marco, was working nearby at the time.
I hear a thud, like somebody dropped something hit the ground. I walked out of my office and I look over the cubicles and I see our paralegal, Laura, looking in my direction, waving me over. When I got over here, Paul was face down.
Paul had hit the floor hard and was bleeding from his mouth. No one was sure what had just happened. Paul's breathing was shallow and labored, so Marco told a coworker to grab the AED while someone else called 911.
I see that Paul's turning color on him, he's turning blue. And at that point I knew, okay, that he's not breathing. So we began CPR on him until the AED showed up. The minute it got here, I opened it up and it starts directing you what to do.
Stay calm. Follow these voice instructions.
The paddles, they have pictures where to place them. The minute we applied them, it instantly started assessing, and quickly it said clear for shock. So we cleared away. Paul at that point was not breathing. We cleared, it shocked him, and we continued chest compressions.
The paramedics arrived a few minutes later. Marco's quick reactions, CPR, and the use of the AED gave Paul a fighting chance at life.
The brain is very dependent on oxygen, so if the brain is deprived from oxygen for more than a few minutes, you can have longer lasting brain damage.
Things could have lined up any better. I mean, the fact that they knew to grab the AED, that it was so close at hand, to bring it back and to begin operating it, all of that was so crucial to where Paul is now, and the fact that he's healthy and alive and able to enjoy our family.
The chain of survival is really important, and they did everything right for Paul. Chances of survival go down second by second and minute by minute, and chances of good neurologic outcome, saving the brain as well as the heart, go down very rapidly too. So it's important to start CPR early and to get that AED there early.
Just makes you very thankful for the incredible people you work with, and Paul's here because of that, so just very thankful.
And finally, starting off the new year with some resolutions, the county can help. To see more stories like these, follow us on social media or visit countynewscenter.com.